What's good, world? Make sure I don't got nothing on my lips or nothing. Because I just came from the Wendy's across the street, man. Shit was busting, had a biggie bag. But what's good, people? We back with volume 3 of my thoughts. If you haven't already, check out the latest in the installments of this series. It's been one hell of a series so far. So far, we done talked about the 14-year-old boy who died on the amusement park ride. And we have also talked about the importance of time. Not really the importance of time, but the phrase, time is on your side and, so on and so forth. But today, we're going to talk about something I was thinking about on my way to work. And something I've been thinking about since last night, actually. So, I want to talk about music. I want to talk about the importance of loss today. Because in some way, shape, or form, we all have lost something in our lives. Whether we lost at a video game, whether we lost someone, a loved one, a friend, we've all lost something, a job. We all lost something, right? Loss is very important. Taking a loss is very important. And there's different types of losses. There's the loss where you could lose, but you could live to fight another day to win. And then there's a loss where your family member is a loss, or your friend, or a close one, a relationship. Those are deeper emotional loss. Like when you were a kid and you would lose a toy, like material things, like, something that you could lose, but you can get it back. It's not lost forever. It's, just lost at the moment. But like a toy that you had when you were a kid and you loved playing with this toy, and one day you just lose it. And of course, you're upset, you're frustrated, you're mad. There's different phases you go through when you've lost something. So anger is one of them, frustration, sadness, and you lose this toy and you don't know where it's at. You can't find it. And let's just say months later or a couple days later or whatever the case may be, weeks, you never know how long, until you can go without it. But as time progresses, no matter how long it takes, you start slowly coming to reality. You start coming to terms with the reality of your loss, of this material item. But one day it just pops up out of nowhere and look, like your mom probably pop up out of nowhere with the toy in her hand, like, look what I found, or like you just happen to stumble upon it and find it, so those type of losses, when you can actually lose something and gain it back or get it back or whatever, like those type of losses, it's, it's tough at first, when you lose it. Probably don't know if you're gonna see it again, probably don't know if you'll play with it ever again, or whatever the case may be. But then when you find it, it's like, that joy and all that time spent on missing the item that you lost is all out the window now because you found it. But then there's the other sort of loss where it's like you lose a loved one, obviously, and that one, it takes a lot of time to get over. And I'm personally dealing with something right now, and I don't want to speak too much on it, but it's not easy. You have to take it one day at a time. with that type of loss, it's not going to take days, it's not going to take weeks, it's not going to take years. It may never go away. You know, that pain of losing a family member, that pain of losing a friend, that pain of losing someone that was close to you, that pain will probably never cease. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. Last year, I suffered a great loss. I lost my grandmother, and that pain still resonates with me to this day. You know, and it's just losses like that where I can't replace my grandmother. I can't get her back. You know, she's gone. But losses like that, you know, it's not temporary. It's permanent. So, with that being said, rejoice in what you have. Be thankful and be grateful for those who are around you, your family, your friends. You know, cherish the things that you've lost. You know, whether it's material, whether it's personal, a family member. Cherish and come to an understanding with your losses, and understand that when dealing with certain losses, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough. Some days you're going to feel like you can't do it. It's going to feel like you just want to quit, you know, because that loss has impacted you greatly. But life keeps pushing forward, so why shouldn't you? You know, so keep on trucking, keep on doing your thing, because, you know, referring back to my last video, time waits for no man. And you don't really have a lot of time, you know. But today we're talking about loss. So I just wanted to give my 2 cents on, you know, the different types of losses there is in my eyes. But if you guys got any take on it, let me know down in the comment section. I'm always open for dialogue, conversation. I'm easy to reach. But with that being said, I'm about to go clock in, do my thing. Y'all have a great day. Stay blessed. Peace.